Hello and welcome to some ranked. This is the first live stream. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. Um, if not, let me know in the chat if there's anything I need to change. Let's go ahead and get into this. See if we can't get any maybe top 10s potentially. Maybe hopefully break into the top 100s on some of the easier ones. Because they have some really fast times. But I'm going to start off warm up with some Pika Break here. Always takes a minute to kind of get the flow, but I'm going to take it slow at first. Hopefully we can gradually get a little faster. The one thing I need to do is make sure to hop a little more in this game, is you do get more speed in the air. Oof, slammed into that tree. Alright, let's actually start a race though. A little back flip off the drop there. I really want to be able to clear that rock. Need to carry a little more speed. Man, we totally blew the berm there. Again, let me know if anything seems a little off as far as the volumes or anything like that. I'll try my best to try to fix that. Dang, yeah, we killed that one for sure. Let me just do some checking on the other end. Alright. Everything still looks like it's all good. I feel like we went too deep. I lost a bit of time there. That's kind of a weird kick that I got. I'm making up some time. Ah, we failed. That sucks. We definitely lost a bit of time as well. So. Yeah, it was just not good all around. Do want to at least finish it out though and kind of hit the big jump at the end, get some like spins and tricks and whatnot in. Front flip this. Oh, that was it. Came real close to that tree. Okay. Hopefully enough speed. Not at all. Alright, let's redo that. I didn't start off with a little free jump there, but that's okay. I don't know if we'll be up on our time or not, but this will still be just a little warm up. are indeed a little up on our time. If we can't keep that going. Going a little flowy here. Okay. Yeah. I knew that wasn't gonna work out the best. Start doesn't feel too bad even though we're a little down on our times. I'm trying to not. Dang it. Barely off. That was kind of a big scrub. A little higher than I wanted to. Do want to beat our time. I feel like I have to do that before we switch tracks. Wow, we made up a lot of time. Holy cow. Alright. Might be the one. Can't mess it up. Alright, here we go. That was a much better jump. I was gonna scrub it, but if I'm too scared to mess it up, yeah, we're doing much better on this run. Go. That was a pretty good jump there. Trying to not lose any time here. Easy to do. Scoop that rock. All that. Oh. I didn't mean to throw like a weird scrub whip thing, but we did. And almost 2 seconds up. That was really good. I kind of want to see where we landed on the leaderboard. Oh, we cased that. We're not going to be able to. Yeah, we came up super short, but where are we on the leaderboard for that? Nice. 68. Not quite nice, but almost nice. Let's see. We wanted to get in the top 10, we'd have to shave off like 4 seconds. Probably get within the top 50 though. I think that's doable pretty easily. That's the problem with this game. I was gonna do other tracks, but I do feel like maybe I could do a little better now. Alright. We should definitely do a different one. You know, I haven't done this one. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I have not actually done this one before as far as a race goes. I don't even really know the course that well, so I'm gonna just try to do what I think. Okay. far so good. I do actually kind of remember that little gap. Oh, so I think you can just go either way. I failed the track, I'm pretty sure. Nope, made it. Nice, big jump into there. Ooh. Kind of a little piece there. Oh wow, we got a lot of air off that root. Okay, now we failed the track. And crashed our brains out. Let me double check the stream. Alright. Yeah, it's my first time streaming, so I just want to make sure everything looks okay. Everything does so far. Sweet. Alright. Give that another go. I'm gonna go down. Actually, I feel like that's a little fast, honestly. Think we can 720 this? No. There we go. X, please. Ooh, again, getting booted. Right, as long as we don't do what we did last time, should be alright. Here we go. Ah, I thought our handlebars would flip it. I don't know how the hitbox really works, but we'll at least get our bearings for the rest of the course, so I know what I'm doing. Nice little backflip over that. There we go. A little 360. Funny hop off this. Can we front flip that? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, hopefully I have enough speed. Ooh. That was definitely a little bit of a case. Nope. I don't know if we were supposed to go through that. Yeah, this is a pretty long course. Massive step down there. Go with this tiniest little whip. Alright. Not too shabby, but we actually, I want to get a time in. See kind of where we place. That is not the way to do any of that. Alright. Also, not how you do that. There we go. I think that was pretty slow, to be honest. Take this little path there, kind of pre-jump it, or like pumping into the, I don't know, into that little downside. Kind of lost time there, I think. Not ideal. Alright, taking a little tech line again, get booted again. Alright, here we go. feel like that was decently quick. Do we have a fronty? Oh, barely. Backflip. Nice. 3 off this. Ooh, dip. That was like way too dip. Alright. Probably calm down on the tricks there. Like, that was a little better this time around. Focus is real when you're like screaming through the trees there. Okay. Need that. Oh yeah, this big drop here. Came up pretty short, but we did actually put in a time. But man, we lost a lot of time on the top part. 2:15, 1. Where does that put us? Oh man, yeah, that's not okay. Gotta get a much better time in. Like, I do believe I could probably get maybe within the top 100 on most of these tracks, to be honest. I should get a little more memorization down. There we go, there's like 2 seconds already. Okay. Ooh. That was a weird line. I don't like it, but whatever. We're just still kind of memorizing the ins and outs. I wonder if it's like slower to take the line I'm taking. Maybe it's not boot to the moon. Go. Okay. We are up, but not by much. We lost some time. I feel like that's a much better line. Throw some little whips. I don't necessarily know how good that actually looks, but oh yeah. Dang, we're only 0.1 up. I would be much higher than that. This bottom section was much better, but only 3 seconds up. I'm not even gonna look at the leaderboards because I know we can do much better than that. Okay, that was not a great start. That's when we gotta turn in. Ah, that felt too slow. I did it again. Keep turning in way too early there. Not this one, it's this one. There we go. Oh, we kind of slid off to the side. Easy to get nitpicky about your runs when you're going fast ones. There we go, that was a little better, I think. I feel like we could have cleaned that up. There we go. just gonna try maybe sneak it through here, see if that helps at all. I think so, but I can't. I don't really know. Kind of downsided that actually. Maybe that's a faster line. Alright. No tricks. Make some whips here and there out. Just so fun to do. Okay, we lost time there. For sure. Okay, this is much better. 4 seconds up. Right into the tree. Alright. We got this though. Definitely shave off like 5 or 6 seconds if we get a super clean run. Okay, that was really quick through there. Okay, this first part feels much better. Dang it, right into the tree. We were like 1/10 off though. She hit whatever that line was again. Ooh. I caught up on the rock. Yeah, what if that line right there just seems so fast. And then into the tree. Never had an issue hitting the trees, and now all of a sudden I'm hitting all of the trees. Okay, there we go. Jump off that rock. I think we lost time there. That's okay, this still feels fairly quick. I'm just gonna take this. That seems like the way to go. Just put that outside. Oh my god, yeah, 3 seconds up. That's the way to do it. Just downside this? Yeah. That's kind of cooking now. We jumped a little too far for that. Sort of landed in a pocket, but should have gone on the right a little more. Not really whipping or anything. I'm just scared. Don't want to throw off anything. I feel like this could be a pretty good one. There we go. 5 seconds up. Yeah, that felt really good. Cool. There we go. 6.4. Now, let's check leaderboards. What was I? What did I get? 205? There we go. 6 7 7676 is my number tag. Dang. That's a pretty good run. I like that track. Let's see, what other ones have I not done? Okay, this one I did a video on, actually. This one I have a pretty good time. I'm top 16, yeah, 242. That's a good one. Alright, here we go. Let's do Cody Bear. I don't really think I've done this one. Ooh. I remember little bits of it, but do I have a time in here? Let's see. I do. 2:36. Okay. We could probably beat that. I just need to remember exactly how this goes. It's super short. I do remember you can lose or gain a lot of time on that first part. I just don't really remember the fast way to hit it, to be honest. I think it was kind of like that. Are we up or are we down? We're down. Okay, we should probably be running off there. Still down. Okay. Yeah, no. I remember this one being pretty technical. Man, that dropped sick. Real to get this right. Almost did it there, but then like slid off. There we go. I think that was a little better. We just double tracked though. That is unfortunate. Yeah, I need to just do that little double. Oh, and I also should probably step up onto that. Okay. Those two things definitely take some time, but this first drop that's getting me. You gotta jump that. You gotta jump up a little double. Completely missed the bridge. There we go. That actually felt pretty good. Again, it just feels like we're losing so much time. This one I just don't necessarily know the line. Okay. I like want to almost jump all the way down, but you know, like, I don't know. You know, let me know in the comments. Man, I just think I'm going too slow, to be honest. Just losing more and more time. I'm like getting slower somehow. Yeah, I need to use that as like a step up. Okay, that was getting on. That was quick. Alright, here we go. Maybe this is something. Man, we lost a lot of time though right there. Hit the tree. God damn it. That was also pretty quick. Okay, that kind of spooked me. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think we were gonna crash. Not great. I'm gonna have to switch up. This track's honestly pretty fun, like, just step down, kind of jump and like, well, we lost a little bit of time to do that little wall ride. Alright, everything still seems to be working alright. I'm gonna try to put in a heater here, and then probably end the stream. Which again, this is kind of a test stream, not like a full-on stream. Make sure everything works. It looks like everything is so far. I'm pretty stoked about that. Just genuinely don't know how the audio levels are and whatnot, but we're going really short on that. Not need to do it. But sure we can still we're in a decent time. Get to sleep though. We could probably jump all the way over, like downside that little mound. Almost like a triple. I don't know how I feel about that one. Oh man, we just like shoulder checked the rock with our right shoulder. It's brutal. That's an interesting line. I've never taken that line, but it kind of works. I feel like I'm just taking too much speed off that drop. I feel like either scrub it or just do a slight brake tap. It's unfortunate. Dang, I did that twice in a row. There you go. Man, I was going like too fast. I wasn't expecting that gap to come up too quickly. Oh, we're taking the weird line again. Ah, we couldn't do it. Okay. I feel like I just need to like calm down and relax a little bit. There we go. Ah. It's a little too slow. I feel like this is the one though. Gotta be the one. There we go. Kinda took our time, but really didn't want to mess it up here. Alright, let's actually like do a little brake check here. There we go. Much better, much better. We're losing so much time going long. Alright. Go. Jumps in. Almost tripled that like I wanted to. Oh, we just fell back there. Dang. It's easy to cut that. Alright, let's go ahead and restart that whole thing. It's up yawning though. I was a little slow, but you at least get a time in. There we go. Getting that cleaner again. I don't know if those hops like actually helped or slowed us down. Again, almost tripling there. Don't cut this. Go. Oof. We saved it, but just barely. Go. Trying to pick up speed here. There we go. That was actually pretty quick. I think it's like the fastest I've done that section. Still don't think this will be like that great of a time, but what's here? Oh no. Oh. Just barely landed on like the wall of that rock. Dang, we lost time there though. Shouldn't have hit the rock. Ooh. Okay, we're so close. going. I don't know how, but I landed sitting down. Not the best, but at least we made it. Okay, we jumped a little too far on that one. I'm not gonna jump that so we don't like go too long. Oh, that glitch is wild, by the way. Alright, that now seems a little bit better. Oh yeah, I think skipping that rock altogether is probably the way to do it. We're like a second up already. Ah, dang. I lost some time there. Ooh. I don't know how we didn't crash. About to start clicking here. Alright, not bad. Not the cleanest, but not bad either. That part was pretty quick. Still hit that rock, but at least even if we did gap that. That's what I was really worried about. Oh. That was such a hard case. But if we keep up our speed, we can just jump that whole thing, which I didn't really realize. So, cat. The cat afoot. Okay. I don't know what I was doing there. I am distracted by cat. Just don't want to mess anything up. Okay. Fell out of the rhythm. Gotta get back in it. Ah, if only we had more speed, that line would work. Dang. There we go, that was much better. taking that line before, but seemed to have worked out. Oh, thought we were gonna go too wide. There we go. That was super fast. Oh no. No. Man. We were cooking for that one. Alright. Try it again. Was okay. Not as fast as our last one. Our last one was crazy. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, we were going way too fast for that. That is a good line to know, actually. I hate when I come to dead stuff like that. What? I thought I hit the marker. Damn. Alright, there we go. Ah, the handlebars. Sorry, I'm gonna get this. I shouldn't have reset. I might be able to save that. I might be able to save that. Dead stop again. Wait, what? Oh, I skipped this one. Damn. Now that's annoying. I don't know about that one. Oh, bunny hop actually made it feel like I took that section quickly. Well. Alright, that's how I'm gonna hit that though. You know, that was actually alright. Not mad at that. I feel like it kind of worked out. No! I am mad at that though. That's kind of more what I was trying to do though. that's a much better line. Alright. Didn't hit our handlebars. No! Damn it. Been streaming for a little over an hour. I think it's time to end it there. But I'm gonna have to come back to this one. I definitely feel like I can get a pretty decent time. But either way,